So today we are going to see performance testing Jmeter. For that, we are going to record one script and we are going to run through batch file. So we are going to see how the demo how to run the script, record the script to Blazemeter and run the script to batch file. So this is what we are going to see now. So I'm just going to I just started just went to the plugin and I started Blazemeter plugin and I click start here. After clicking start, I'm just entering the enter URL. Okay, I'm just adding steps. So I just enter the steps now. After adding steps, I'm just going and clicking the home page now. So for that, I'm just adding enter home, add a scenario here, and I click home. And after going to home, I just click the city visit link. I'm just clicking there. Then I'm just going and selecting any one place here, view details. So this is what I do in the home scenario. Next, I add another one scenario called reflex. Add another one scenario, trip types. Okay. So now I'm just going and clicking the trip types. And I'm just going clicking apartments here. After clicking apartments, I'm going to click filters. After that, I'm just going to add another scenario here. Check availability. Check availability. I'm adding it, clicking it. I'm just clicking continue. I'm adding one adult here. See to check out. Okay. Now I'm asking the last scenario, destination. I'm just after adding it, I'm just going and clicking here. I'm just navigating to this page, destination Australia, and I stop the record. That's what I do here. After I stop, again I go on the Blazemeter tool. I should save this file as a JMX file. Okay. So for that, I click the save button. Then I select Jmeter JMX and I click C2TA our own personal site. So here, I just recorded a script through the Blazemeter plugin. After recording the script through Blazemeter plugin, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the Apache Jmeter folder. Going to navigate to the Apache Jmeter folder. I click File, Open. Then I go. I open that the JMX file which we downloaded. Click here, and I can see the file has been uploaded. Now, what we are going to do. Now, here, this is the the scenarios which we recorded now. So now what we are going to do is I'm just going to add view results tree, and I'm just going to add another result, summary graph. Just going to add this one. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some transaction controllers. Okay? So for that, first what I should do is I should click here and I should go add. I should go logical controller. Then I should click transaction controller. After clicking that, what I should do is I just should rename this one like and, okay, I click this. After this one, I click this one. Then I just copy the endpoint which is recorded, cut it, and I'm pasting here. So then what I do is I just go here and I click generate parent server. So everything, all the child should be then associated with the parent. Okay, then same thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add one another transaction controller. I'm going to name it as home. So I'm just added all the scenarios here, transfer the transaction controller now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add two users here. So I'm just going to test two users here. So just these are the scenarios which I recorded now. So after recording, so after all this, I just recorded all the scripts. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play here. So I'm just recorded and I'm just going to play here. So it's running now. So you can see the results here in the view results tree. So since we are running with two users, it's showing the two URLs. So we can show the report, the results either in sequentially or parallelly. We'll see the next demo, right? How to do it in sequentially or in parallel. Okay, so these are the right scenarios which I recorded and it's running now. So you can see the endpoints also. So you can see the request and the response here. So this is the request, right? And this is the response data, right? This is a sample set. Okay. So you can see all these, right? Thread name, sample start, right? Load time, connection time, latency, right? Size in bytes, send bytes, right? Header size in bytes, body size in bytes, right? Sample count, right? Error count, right? So the response for 200 is passed, right? The response message. So you can see the request and the response. So there is a get request, right? The get request and the response data. Okay. So you can see that in the results view. Okay. So now what we are going to is we got the results. Now our right main aim is to run through a batch file. Okay, so we are going to run through a batch file. That is our main aim here. Okay, for that, what I'm just going to do is, right, I've already created one batch file. I've already created one batch. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to edit it. I'm just showing the batch file here. Okay, I just opened a notepad and I just typed the echo command off, and I'm just given the title travel application and echo travel application and C colon. I just going the navigating to the C colon. C users admin downloads Apache Jmeter 5.4.1 Apache Jmeter. This is a path of the right Apache Jmeter file which we have, right? So this is the path of the file where we have our right. So this is where the path, right? The bin path, right? So this we keep here. We keep in our batch file where the exe is there, right? So that we give, and we give the command jmeter -n -t c on what is the path of that JMX file. Okay, the path of the JMX file, and -l c right, and c colon JMX results folder, and -e -o and the path of the report folder. So we are going to get a CSV result in Excel sheet, and also we are going to get an HTML report here, and we are just giving the script where which script we want to record. Okay. Okay, so like so this is the bat file we have discussed, right? So echo off, right, will clean the file and the already existing one, and echo will print the next line, which is text, which is displayed, and N represents the JMeter is going to run in the non-GUI mode. So N represents JMeter is going to run in the non-GUI mode. And next one is -T. -T represents the name of the JMX file that contains. So it tells the name of the JMX file which is going to run. Okay. And next one is L represents -L represents the name of the CSV file which is going to be the path, right? The name of the CSV file which is going to give. Okay. So next one is O represents the path of the report folder. The O represents the path of the report folder. Next one is pass allows you to pass for some time. Just till the command to execute. Just it tells the path, right, to just hold for some time till the execution to complete. So this is the explanation of this batch file. So like that, we should create one batch file. Now what I'm just going to do is, right, I'm going to give the path of that JMX file which you are going to run. I'm just copying it and I'm just pasting in some folder. I'm just going to give this path. Okay, I'm just pasted the JMX file here. Okay, next one is right. I'm just deleting already existing one. I'm just editing. And I'm just telling the reports also, which is already there. I'm just editing it, okay, and I'm just saving it. Okay, I just saved that one. Now what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to run the batch file. So now it's going to write execute and create an HTML report in the path which we specified. And now what happened now? The report has been generated. So now we go to the folder, see, right? And we'll open this folder. Now you can see a report here. An HTML report has been generated. Now we can see the report here. Okay, now this is the report, right? So we can see this report. It executed on the same time, right? 5:17 p.m. right? So it executed that. So this is the report. We can see the graph. Everything is passed now. So now we can see all the right endpoints. Whatever we recorded, it's there here. So now we'll see all the scenarios. What are the scenarios which we recorded? That's been here. First one is samples. Sample is number of requests sent. That is called as samples. Number of requests is sent, that is called as samples. Total there are some of the total there are some 38 requests have been sent and all is passed, everything is passed, and error is a percentage of the error, right? From the 38, how much percent is error. And next one is average number of seconds it took, so that is the average, right? The for 38 samples, right? How much, right, seconds it took, that is called as average. And next one is minimum. Minimum means a minimum response time of all the samples, like minimum response time. And this is the maximum time. And next one is the maximum time. And next one is median is it divides into samples into two halves, right? Half samples are smaller than the medium, and half samples are like if there is 38, right? 19 samples and halfer than this one, and other 19 samples are greater than this one. So that is called as median. And 90 percentile, 90th PCT is 90 percentile. So 90 percentile is 90 percentage of the sample or below this values, right? So now the 90 percentage of the samples which we requested are below this particular value, like in the second 2.2103, right? So next one is this is 95th percentage, right? So 95th, 95 percentage of samples are below this value. Okay, so that is understanding, and 99 percentile. Okay, so this is the understanding here. And next one is throughput. Throughput is how many requests per second does server handle. Okay, so how many requests how many requests per server does the second for the server handle. So this is the understanding of this report. Okay, so next one is if you have errors, you can see the errors, and type of error, what is the rate, what is the percentage of the error. We can see if any error is generated, we can see in this report. Okay, this is the understanding. So this is how we generate a reports, right? So all the scenarios will be available, and we can see the reports in detail, and we can normally we get a consolidated report, right? We can trigger to Outlook, right? We can trigger to mail this late we can add the SMTP controller, and we can trigger this to our environment, whatever environment, and we can take a weekly report, weekly for like a week or a month, we can see how much is the response time. We can take the average and we can show to our business unit, right? So like that we can generate reports out. So this is one of a report, which we get through the Jmeter script. Okay, so thank you. Next video we'll see the parameterization, correlation, and how to do through scheduling. Okay, so this will be recorded in the next one. Thank you. Yeah.